So let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. Try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. We also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And then we begin to let go of attending to the external world, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. We begin to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting our awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And when the mind feels more calm, we generate broad, altruistic motivation for our time, taking a moment to get in touch with one's own genuine desire to be happy, to be completely free of suffering, and generate the recognition that we share that with every other sentient being. There's absolutely no difference between oneself and others in this respect. And so we should consider adopting a larger purpose than one's own happiness alone. And we think that just like oneself, all other sentient beings are prevented from being truly happy, from being completely free of suffering. We should strive not simply for oneself alone, but to help to create the conditions for every sentient being to accomplish the same goal that we have, as they have the same right, the same claim to being happy, to being free of suffering as oneself. And recognize that our ability to benefit others depends on our own mind, and the degree to which love and compassion, generosity, patience, ethics naturally arises in the mind, and the degree to which we've reduced destructive states of mind, maliciousness, jealousy, ill will. So I think this process of inner transformation, becoming someone who can be of benefit, is the purpose of our time. And with that motivation, take a moment to return to observing the breath, but observing the entire process of respiration throughout the body, on the in breath and the out breath, following it all the way through the cycle. And then on the next inhalation, as your attention reaches the center of your chest, the heart center. Try to generate the view that your subjective awareness is generated from within the heart center. Not as though one looks down into the heart center, but as though the mind blooms from within the heart center. And then bring to mind the image of a loved one. And imagine that they are able to receive all temporary, all ultimate forms of enjoyment, contentment, peace of mind, bliss, and observing that, try to generate a real unconditional delight in their being happy. And observe that this sensation is like warmth at the heart, like fresh warm water flowing into a cold bath. Imagine that that is pouring out strongly, this healing energy of loving kindness spreading throughout the body, taking on the appearance of brilliant white nectar and light, which transforms the body and mind, filling it with this blissful, radiant, healing nectar. And all of the coarse aspects of the body dissolve into this nectar. So concentrate for a moment on being constituted as a being of loving kindness. Then imagine that one self is in a much larger open space. One's mother in this life on your left, one's father in this life on your right. Behind you are your friends and your loved ones. In front of you are those that you have conflict with. And then strangers in human form in all directions to the horizon. And think that this energy of loving kindness is pouring out through every pore of your body, going first to your mother on your left and your father on your right, completely cleansing, purifying any negativities, filling them with this blissful, radiant light, bringing them every happiness. These rays of light touch the minds of everyone but behind you, your loved ones, completely eliminating all obstacles, all negativities, providing every form of happiness, contentment, bliss. and thinking of those in front, trying to cultivate an attitude of seeing them as suffering sentient beings, deserving of happiness, forgiving whatever harms we think we may have received, and sending out those rays of light to people we struggle with, imagining that they too are completely cleansed of negativity and obscuration, that they too can receive every form of happiness, true, genuine contentment, bliss. And begin to send this light outward in all directions, entering into the crowns of all of these uncountable sentient beings, filling space. In the same way, purifying all negativities, all obstacles, and carrying with it all temporary and ultimate happiness, satisfaction, contentment, peace, joy. And then feel strongly that you have, through the force of this loving kindness, brought all suffering from the universe to an end. And rejoice that you've been able to repay the kindness of all of these mother sentient beings. And feel like having completed its work, the blissful energy of loving kindness flows back into you. And again, cultivate yourself as a being of loving kindness, feeling that your old body and mind are gone forever, and your present body and mind are produced from wisdom and compassion. I think that my purpose is to bring happiness to others and to ease their suffering, and concentrate on that determination without distraction. And then when you're ready, we will come back together and we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged In this contemplation, you have actualized that motivation which has generated positive energy in the mind, and think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception, thinking strongly that when this positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve this state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.